Hey y'all, this is Jessie with our latest episode of Gun Gals Live. We have a fun show planned for y'all and are excited to get to it, but first let's run through our panel. Of tonight we have Armintha. How's it going?
I'm here. I'm exhausted, but I'm here.
I feel you. I feel you. We also have Stacey. How's it going?
Not but much going on. Just I apologize in advance for my voice. I haven't got it back yet.
That's okay. I am pretty sure everybody understands. Everybody's been sick at some point. We love that you made it anyway. Um, If you would like to join the Gun Gals panel, we would love to have you. Shoot us an email at info@gun-gals.com for more info. Before we get started, we want to give a huge shout out to our awesome Patreon supporters Clover Tack, Ghost Tactical, GA Trucker, Angry Haycutter, The Gun Snob, and Gizzard Gary. Thank you for your support to Gun Gals.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So, on tonight's episode, we are going to talk about the NRA AM meeting event next month. We have a lot of Gun Channels members going, and Gun Gals will be there. So, we thought this would be a good opportunity to sit there and to discuss our plans for the NRA and who we're excited to see as far as companies that are going there and if we're going to attend any events and see if y'all have any questions or companies that y'all would like to see Gun Gals go to, or if there's any questions that y'all would like us to ask certain companies. We would go ahead and throw that out. Ladies, what are y'all excited about with the NRA meeting this year?
I'm pretty excited because I'm one. We're all going to be together, so that'll be the first time since I joined the group that we're all going to be together. And last year when I went, it was just me and my husband going. We weren't part of any group, so it's going to make it different this year because I'll be more aware of like certain companies that I'll end up wanting to talk to that are female related. So for me, it's just going to be a lot different than what it was going to last year.
That is going to be exciting having all of us there. I'm excited. Sorry, y'all. I'm excited that going to the NRA. We're going to have opportunities to do our own little thing there, but I'm excited to see when we go as Gun Gals to some of these companies and they get to see all of us, what it's going to be like. I think I'm most excited to see and Gun Goddess is another one that another booth that I'm really excited to see. And Girls with Guns.
Yeah, see, when I went last year, it was pretty much just following my husband around. I would stop and look at some jewelry or stop and look at a few things. But, now it's kind of going more with a female-oriented agenda.
Yeah.
Compared to just, following your husband around. So, yeah, there's a lot of companies I'm looking forward to seeing. Like some of the ones you named and some of the ones that I might not even think of. But, there's definitely stuff to do with like, different ways for females to carry and stuff. So, yeah, I'm excited about it.
I'm not sure if Femme Fatale is going to be at the NRA, but I love Heidi and Hilda. I want to see what their new line is, what collection they have available.
What about you, Armithia?
Well, I don't really have an agenda necessarily yet. I know that Eric from CMMG did tell me that I need to make a point to stop by their booth. They're one of the groups that I met at SHOT Show, so I'm pretty excited about that. Other than that,
Very cool.
I don't really have an actual agenda yet, so I'm just going to go and kind of play it by ear and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing, because I mean, there's quite a few coming out for the gun show in Tulsa, but there's going to be even more going to the NRA. So I'm excited about meeting everybody else that, you know, we've talked to on YouTube. So, and there'd be a lot more of them probably
And
at the NRA.
I guess I have missed the chats or whatever that show these groups or whatever, where they talk about these. Because I mean, outside of y'all and us and Mike for NRA, I really don't know who's going. And I honestly have no real clue as to who's going to Tulsa.
I wish we were able to make it to Tulsa this year.
Yeah.
So I think for me, it's just going to be a surprise when I show up. Be like, oh, hey.
I know there's quite a few. I know Sarge is going. Obnoxious is going. G's supposed to be there. I think Angelina's going. Gary will be there. And I know there's more, a lot more. I mean, you guys and Ghost will be there, but I know there's more, but I can't think of everybody who's going.
It's going to be super fun for everyone that's going to be going to Tulsa because they didn't get to make it last year. And so I know that there's a lot of people excited to be able to go this year.
I don't know. There are definitely some things I want to look at and stuff. I mean, but as far as actual company names at the moment, I can't. I don't really know.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember because I mean, I remember going to the NRA last year, and besides like the big things like Ruger and Glock, and I can't remember who all I seen and talked to there. There was just so many people there. So, but yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot different from last year. So, I'm looking forward to it. And I've never been to Indianapolis, so it'll be going somewhere new. So, I'm looking forward to that. And Jessie and I are getting a house together there. So that should be fun and interesting.
Yeah, y'all will definitely get to know each other, won't you?
Yeah, I'm thinking some type of barrier maybe between her and Snob.
Oh, come on. It's not going to be that bad. We'll just, make sure that Tardot has his long arms in between us at all times. That way everyone stays out of each other's bubbles.
Yeah, being in a room with my husband for hours on end can be a little tedious.
And in all honesty, as long as he leaves the water guns at home and,
Yeah, because otherwise he will not
doesn't
survive.
talk about Whataburger, then it won't be that bad.
If he brings a water gun on this trip, your husband will not survive. I'm just telling you straight up.
Well, I'm not protecting him, so you guys do what you guys do, whatever you do, because I'm not protecting him.
Ooh,
he can get out of his own.
I think I just heard an opening for Torture the Snob.
So
yes.
So I've worked all this weekend, so I don't know what all's going on for NRA, I found the website for NRA this morning. Is there an app for NRA, kind of the way there's an app for
Yes.
Show?
There is totally an app for NRA. I used it last year, and so they'll have an updated one for this year. It is wonderful. It tells you what the company is, what booth number they're in. It gives you information to follow their website. It lays out the whole floor plan of NRA. The app is awesome.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Is it just NRA or is it? Do you know what it's under?
NRA AM. I think last year it was NRA AM 2018. So it should be.
Yeah, the only one I see 2018. I don't see another one yet.
I didn't look for it until
like really close.
It got closer to the month. Yeah, it was like I think we might have been a week out, maybe. Let's see, NRA app. Yeah, she's showing me 2018 too, so it might have to be something that gets when it's closer to it.
Yeah, because it's still a little over a month away.
Well, here's going to be my question for you, because I know my husband and I talked about this earlier that he had not heard about his media pass or anything yet, but I thought Tardot had said the other night that he had.
Yeah, we've already gotten. What was it you got with the NRA? You had to actually email them. We actually had to email them about it because we hadn't heard nothing about it. And so they've been having problems with their systems or some sort of whatever. And he emailed them a few times and finally got a response saying, yeah, we were approved for our passes.
So are you going under his?
Yes. We are both going as tar powder media.
Yeah, and my husband has said he hadn't heard from them either.
Yeah, tell him that they might want to actually email the media person and
just use the there's an email like a media at nrahq.com.
Media at nrahq.com. He thinks that's what it is. But it was one of those that we were getting frustrated, not hearing anything back, and so he kind of started blowing up their email inbox, just like, okay, haven't heard anything. Is there any issues with? Yeah, he wasn't even receiving confirmation that they even received it. So he started getting a little nervous about it. It was like, okay, I'm just going to keep on emailing until somebody finally gets back with me.
Yeah, because it'd be so much nicer having those media passes.
Yeah. And it's frustrating when you sit there and you go through the steps that you need to go through and then you're not hearing anything and it's like, okay, did I get approved? Am I denied? Tell me something.
Yeah.
I don't want to travel that whole distance to get there and then find out that, oh, I don't have any passes. So it was just one of those that Tardot had to kind of go a little. I don't even know what the word is. Sorry, y'all. I'm on some allergy medication. Yes, I am coming down with something. Words are not easy for me tonight.
I know the feeling. I'm still getting over mine and still haven't got, I've had laryngitis now for a week. So,
Oh no.
yeah, I'm ready to get rid of it. I'm just ready to talk normal.
Yeah. I hope I don't have this when I go to NRA. It's going to make it just not fun.
So I know CloverTac was out in the chat. Do
Yeah.
y'all do the whole vitamin thing regimen before you go to NRA the way we did the whole vitamin thing before we went to SHOT Show? That would be an interesting question to know.
I actually am. Like I've stocked up on emergency. I think it's Zicam, and then I've got a multivitamin and a few other things. But I still have a few things that I need to get. But I plan on 3 weeks before I have to go starting this, so that way I'm not catching anything before time, and then I'm going to be taking it while I'm there, so I'm not catching anything and then coming home with something. I still have to deal with,
yeah, and usually I get more allergies than I get anything else. So I always usually have my Claritin and my Zyrtec and my Flonase, but I don't typically get, the flu or the cold a lot. It's usually always allergies. But I'm guessing now since I'm working and I'm more out in the weather and stuff, so stocking up on other things might be something to really consider at this point in time.
I'm actually really excited for NRA because I get to experience a little bit of the Armintha life for 8 whole weeks. I will have no kids in my house.
It's like,
for
what is she
8 whole
talking
weeks.
about?
I am so excited. Like, I am so ready for my kids to be bothering someone else and driving them crazy. My parents are taking them for 8 weeks, and y'all have no idea the excitement I have right now.
I was thinking you were leaving Michigan and moving in with Armintha for 8 weeks.
No, Clover would kill me.
I don't know that it's that. I don't think she could hang.
I don't know. Do y'all take naps? Because I totally need naps.
My husband does, and the only time I take a nap is on grandbaby day. And trust me, that's just because she wears me down.
See, that's why I've got naps right now, because my kids just wear me out. But I may be like one of those functioning adults for 8 weeks. I don't need a nap. My husband's giving me a weird look, like, you, a functioning adult? What are you talking about?
Well, I was gonna say, because if you stay here and you need naps, I might have to make fun of you just a little bit.
Well, I'm going to be taking bets on how many days her kids are gone before she's going stir crazy.
Exactly.
I actually have a lot of plans to learn reloading. Okay, so this is totally off topic, but something that I've always, I know, squirrel moment, something I've always wanted to do is learn to reload. And there's a couple of companies at NRA that I'm hoping I have enough time to stop by and kind of talk to them about, because since my kids are going to be gone for 8 weeks, I've got no distraction. I can learn some stuff.
I have a feeling that you are your own distraction.
Squirrel, what?
See.
I really am. Really am. But I won't have kids here being like, oh my gosh, are they playing? Are they getting into something? Yeah.
All right. You keep thinking that way because it took me, and I say that, it only took me a couple of days. It did take me, seriously, a couple of days to be like, if kids aren't here, what are we supposed to do?
I'm hoping that my parents get them before NRA so I have time to adjust and I'm not at the NRA like, oh my gosh, where are my kids? Or waking up, really early in the morning and being like, the kids are getting into something. No, the kids aren't even here. Go to sleep. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can enjoy the time.
I'm waiting to see if y'all get up on time since both of y'all are night owls.
Oh, I've got an alarm that I
no.
set whenever I have late night.
No. For NRA, y'all are staying in the same house, and both of y'all are night owls.
I still have an alarm.
But are you actually going to get any sleep? And then when you do finally go to sleep, are you actually going to get up?
Well, even whenever I'm tired, yeah, even if I go to bed late, I can still get up to an alarm. I may be sleepy and tired, but I can still do it. But I've kind of gotten used to getting up at 4:35 every morning, so that's kind of going to help a little bit.
Jessie.
Okay, so let's just call it for what it is. If I need to be up at 8 o'clock and I'm going to bed at 7 o'clock, I'm not going to bed. It's just going to be a 3 or 4 monster kind of day with a whole bunch of coffee, and then I'll go to sleep at like 8 or 9 that night. So,
but see, I could totally see our husbands going to bed and me and her being up till 4 in the morning just talking.
That is definitely a possibility.
Is it really sad that I'm okay that I'm not staying with y'all then?
Oh, don't worry. We're still going to text you and call you.
Yeah, just because you're not there, what makes you think you get out of Hangouts?
Y'all don't realize the type of person I am, clearly. Because when it's bedtime, I'm gone.
We could just find out where they're staying, Jess. And then when the guys go to sleep, we'll just drive over there and drag her out.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Stacey, I love you. I do. I'm not scared of Armintha. I am a little scared of the Clover. I am not messing up his sleep and making him mad at me. So you stealing people by yourself. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I am excited for us to be in the house together because that's going to be fun. And our husbands are probably going to be scared because they're like, did your wife go to sleep last night? No. Did yours? No. What did they do?
I think mine's going to get scarves to put around his neck.
Scarves aren't going to help. I'm serious. As long as there's no, water guns or anything like that, he might be safe.
I doubt
Better
it.
yet, if he can find a way to bring me some Whataburger, that will get him a get out of throat punch card for the whole weekend.
Well, I'm sure he's going to find a way now.
I don't care if it's frozen and put in dry ice for the trip. I will eat it. I will defrost it and eat it. I miss Whataburger so bad.
He's over here shaking his head.
Don't judge me, snob. Don't judge me. Let's see what else. They have a event happening that Saturday. I can't, for the life of me, remember what it was called. Like firearm and fashion, conceal. concealed in fashion. I don't know. It was something really cool, and my brain is totally just.
I haven't looked it up too much. I've been so busy and sick and trying to work and be sick and have a voice, and that I haven't done much. Once I get home from work, I haven't hardly done anything. So I haven't really had time to kind of look up stuff for the NRA and be a little more prepared for it, but been too busy trying to get over this.
Let's see.
And I'm assuming that Indianapolis is kind of a big city like Dallas or whatever.
Yeah, I don't remember how big it is. Let me see.
I was just looking at the photo that's on the NRA website that I've got pulled up.
Just a heads up for anybody with cars, their highways are not that great. Not like SUVs and trucks. Those can totally take it, but your cars, you're going to need an alignment for sure. Indianapolis highways are terrible.
Well, we're going to rent a car and we're just going to pay for the total coverage insurance on it. So that
That's
no
the way to
matter
go.
what, we're covered. After we did that for Vegas, I think we've totally decided that that's the way to go for us.
No doubt.
And like I said, like I told y'all, I haven't really looked at the NRA. I mean, I pulled up the NRA AM 2019 website. I pulled it up, I think, this morning. But y'all realize that was like 4 a.m. and it was kind of a quick look at it, but I was running behind trying to get ready for work. Because sometimes in the morning I get a little distracted. It's been a long week. So I've not actually looked at the website, so I mean, there's a lot of buttons on here. I mean, a lot of breakdowns here. And I think it would take me a minute to kind of run through it. There's the exhibitor list, and there's 821 exhibitors. And guess who's at the very top when I pulled up this list? 1791 gun leather.
Oh, that's awesome.
And there's CMMG. I'm totally finding people that I know. It's awesome. Which, if y'all weren't in here earlier, I've been emailing back and forth with one of the media guys from CMMG, one of the gun companies that I met at SHOT Show. And he totally made a point for me to told me that I need to stop by, that they've got some new announcements and product stuff coming out. So that was pretty awesome. So, and Packet Heat is going to be there, which is the pretty earmuff people.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to talking to a lot of them. Like I said, when I went last year, I wasn't into guns that much, and I kind of just followed my husband around. So it'd be kind of nice to have kind of my own agenda and not just following his. Be able to talk to a bunch of these other companies. So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
And I really am. I'm totally into the whole holster thing. So, being able to figure out some more holsters for me, I think is going to be pretty exciting. And my husband, when I told him the other day, I was like, with my new 1791 gun holster, it's a 4-way holster. I wore it mid of the back, but it was really, it stuck out a lot compared to my Kydex. And I can't wear a smaller shirt with it. So I, when I went and picked up my granddaughter and all, my daughter's like, "Are you packing today?" I was like, "Yeah, I pack every day." And she's like, "You can tell it." And so when we came home, I went ahead and changed and put on one of my bigger shirts to kind of conceal it a little bit better. What I ended up doing is I ended up moving it to more of an appendix carry. And I was saying something about it felt more comfortable there. And my husband made the comment, "Well, women don't typically appendix carry." I was like, "Well, what about the corset holsters?" And it's not like the femme fatale corset holsters. It's more like the tight girdle holsters that you've seen. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because those are more like appendix type carry, if that's what it's even called, I guess, since it's in a corset.
Yeah. Because I definitely want to find something. Because, like, once it starts getting hot and stuff, I like to wear shorts and tank tops and stuff like that. So I definitely need to look at other things to use for a holster or to carry than what I do now. So I'm hoping to find something at the gun show before I go.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping Femme Fatale will be there at the gun show this time.
Right. Well,
so
I don't know if y'all heard me talk about that. I had a wedding that was a week ago, and I wore a dress, which is something that I don't wear. I don't do that very often, but I wore a dress, and I had nowhere to wear my gun. And it was really weird that I was all dressed up and I could not carry. So I need a holster that I can wear on my body while I have a dress on.
That is something that I've started looking into because I have a lot of the 40s and 50s style vintage dresses. I can't use my femme fatale holster with those things.
Because otherwise you're pulling your dress up and you're flashing everything, which is...
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
not happening. That's not happening.
Well, even if I did that, the way the style of the dresses are, it's really snug all the way around the ribs, and it goes like snug right before your belly button. So even if I could wear it without flashing everybody, because I do have a petticoat for it, it would still print really bad. So I got to find something. But like most of y'all know, it's hard to find a holster or concealed carry that would fit a full size 1911. So maybe I can find like a really awesome thigh holster that is made to work miracles and it can hold up in 1911.
Yeah, but even the P292, which I absolutely love. And my husband says Beretta, but the particular one we have is a Taurus. I absolutely love it. It's a 9mm, but it's a full size. I mean, it's a big gun. There is no way that I could see me like conceal carrying that at all. Luckily in Texas, I mean, we're open carry, but that's still a whole lot of gun for me to put on these wide hips I have. I can't see it happening.
I have wide hips, so I have to do more of like a 2 or 3 o'clock carry for it to fit comfortable and not print. If I'm doing like outside the waistband, I can't do inside the waistband carry because I don't have pants big enough that'll hold my around my waist and hold a gun. I guess I could buy them, but they're just not as comfortable for me.
I have only done in the waistband. I haven't done out the waistband.
Now, when we go to NRA, I'm excited to go by the Girls with Guns booth to see what kind of concealed carry pants they have, because those pants that they have a pocket where you can conceal carry. Now, I may run into the same thing like with Femme Fatale. I may have to get it custom made to fit my firearm, but I think it'd be cool.
So you mean kind of like tactical pants?
Kinda. I mean, I don't know about their tactical pants, but the ones that look like yoga pants have a pocket for like when you're out walking the dog or whatever. You wouldn't use them for yoga, obviously, but it fits like right. I don't remember what side it's on. They have different options online. I'm just curious to see what kind of designs they have at their booth and to see exactly where it fits the pocket and how big it is, because I don't own a small firearm anymore. And that's something that I definitely want to talk to him about, is if you can get it custom made, and how likely, if you did get it custom made to fit a full size 1911, how could they still hold up and work? Because it's not a light firearm.
Okay, so Seven Wonders out there says maybe he doesn't understand because he strongly prefers pocket carry with a sticky holster. Okay, so that would be okay. However, I don't know if you've ever seen women's jeans.
Yeah, let's break it down for them, ladies.
This needs to be
pockets.
Exactly. That needs to actually be a video, simply because the pockets that women have in their jeans, and in my EDC video, I think I actually talk about that. I don't have a lot of things in my EDC because women's pockets, you couldn't even fit your whole hand in there unless you ball it up in a fist. I mean, that's how small your pockets are.
I have a Samsung SJ7 cell phone that does not fit well in my pocket. I have broken driver's license from putting them in my back pocket. You don't really have a lot of room for things. In front pockets, you put change in your front pocket, it's digging into your hip. Those are the most useless pockets for girls I've ever seen.
Well, and I have one pair of jeans that just look like they have an outline of a pocket, but there's no actual front pocket at all. It's just made to look like it has a pocket. There's no actual pocket. So depending on the jeans that you buy, they might not even have a pocket or have half a pocket. So, yeah.
And my husband's out there saying that he doesn't like to pocket carry because it weighs his pants down. That he would need suspenders. Well, honey, that's because you don't have hips or much of a butt either. Where
Not necessarily though. Not necessarily, because I have tried to wear. I have one pair of, I guess you could call them tactical shorts, where it's got the pocket at the very bottom of the shorts, and it would fit my 380. Mm-hmm. It weighed down my shorts, and at first the Thunder 380 isn't that heavy, but it weighed it down enough that my pants would slide down when I tried putting them in that pocket. So I don't pocket carry. Hence the other reason why I'm excited to go to Girls Lagoon booth, because they might be able to explain how their technology has allowed them to have pocket carry pants.
And I know, and I've seen it. So because at SHOT Show and going to the range days and stuff, I actually saw a lot of women wear tactical pants. However, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, for me to be on a normal day where I wasn't necessarily going to the range or anything, would I personally wear a pair of tactical pants? I don't know. It seems weird for me. I guess it's because it's something I'm not used to. And I know that those probably have pockets. They have pockets upon pockets upon pockets. Which I'm sure would conceal quite a bit. But I don't know. That seems weird.
I've also seen the concealed carry tank tops. Those look really cool. But unfortunately, most of the models that are in them are way smaller than me. And yeah, that doesn't seem like it would work well with this girl.
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen the tank tops, and I've seen like the little, kind of like the under spandex type shorts that you can get and stuff. But, without being somewhere where you can try them on and see whether or not you like them, I'm really weary about ordering something like that online.
I was like, is it going to make my butt look bigger than it is? Is it going to make my hips look wider than they already are? Because they have weird seams in them too.
Yeah. Plus, with females, it's harder to buy stuff online because it never seems like the sizes you would normally wear stay consistent. It's like every company has like their sizes are not the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't usually order anything online.
I made the crazy decision to order 3 pairs of pants for NRA online through this company called My Fit Jeans. Oh. Because they go, these pants look tiny next to the person. And there was a girl that was about my size, and I'm looking at these pants that she's holding, and I was like, there's no way. She went, tried them on, came out in them, look great.
Yeah.
And they say that they go from a size 14 to a size 20. So if you're in between those sizes, this one particular size is going to fit you. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna try those. I'm gonna order those for NRA, and I think they'll be here like at the end of this coming up week. So I may have to do a video on those. And if they don't work out, it's definitely going to be a video. Because we'll be like, okay, y'all see these jeans? Mm-hmm.
Well, see, I was being curious because I thought maybe you caught the same sale I did. Because I bought jeans from Old Navy on the $10 sale when they did that online.
Oh, see, Old Navy.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm going to have to keep shopping.
I've got a long torso, and for some reason, whenever I wear Old Navy jeans, they don't fit right underneath the belly button to the thigh. It's like, no, it don't look. It's not flattering for me, but that's just because I have a really long torso.
Right. I was 7 Wonders.
And see, that's another thing. I'm gonna have to go shopping before the gun show and the NRA, and I keep putting it off because I don't want to go.
I see that comment, Seven Wonders.
I'm not worried about my gun making my butt
Yeah.
look bigger. I'm worried about the jeans or the tactical pants making my butt look bigger.
I'm not worried about the jeans. I'm just worried about my butt making my butt look bigger.
And that is a chick thing, by the way. Because I'm not going to say all women, but most women. Vanessa Kitty, do not feed him the idea that we can make his own pants. I already repair his jeans. I do not need to actually make him any. Okay. I was just reading that in the chat.
So what you're saying is you're not going to help Clover have personalized that guy's wife / Arminthia's brand of NRA style jeans?
Correct.
All right. That side is not open for business, y'all.
Hey, I know my husband is. I don't think he's in the house. Honey, are you burning? Are you burning food? I don't know how long. He's got something in the oven and I'm smelling it burning. Like, seriously?
It's not in a toaster oven, is it?
Thank God. Honey, toaster ovens are not allowed in my house. An actual toaster is, but a toaster oven, no.
Sorry, I had to mute it up. I went to take a drink when you said that. I started coughing.
I'm glad you listened to the show. He did come in.
Ozzy says he doesn't hear the alarm, so it's not done yet.
Well, there's not any smoke or anything. I smelt it.
Hey, if you hear the smoke alarm, that just means the food's done.
It's real done. Extra crispy.
Yeah, if you hear the smoke alarm here, y'all better be calling a fire department. Clover's done set something on fire.
Well, what was funny is I was cooking bacon this morning, but I was cooking bacon in the oven. And so the house wasn't smoky. But, when you open up the oven cooking bacon, all that smoke comes out.
Uh-huh.
So he was on Gary's chat this morning, and he's like, yep, the food's almost done. The smoke alarm is going off. Nothing was burnt. It was just the smoke from opening the oven. But, he's got to talk smack.
Do you put it on a rack when you cook it, or do you just put it in the pan?
I just put it in the pan. But it's so much better if you put it in the. It's so much better if you make it in the oven. It like melts in your mouth if you cook bacon in the oven compared to the stove or whatever.
I cook it in the oven, and I always put it in one of those big, huge cookie sheets that fits across the whole rack.
Yeah.
And then I put the cookie racks inside that pan and have my bacon on it, so that way the grease drips down. It's the only way I found that my smoke alarm won't go off.
Okay, there went the squirrel moment, by the way. But since y'all are talking about this,
Sorry, she said bacon. It got me hungry, and I started thinking.
We're talking about food burning.
I'm the weirdo because, trust me, like when I think of cooking bacon in the oven, it's the fat that's on the bacon that melts in your mouth when you cook it that way. But I'm weird because I like the fat on my steak. I also like the fat on
I do too.
A brisket. I'm like, hey,
Pork chop, any of that. I want the fat.
Well, Chris, okay. So Clover goes in and say I've cooked pork chops or whatever. He goes in, he gets his first couple of pieces and he cuts it, he trims it, got to have all the fat on it. So he's got a little pile of scraps over here is what he calls it. And I'm standing over to the side just eating his fat. I'm the weirdo. Sorry,
that is the next. That's the next delicious part of cooking is the fat because I don't know what it is. It's delicious.
That was a squirrel moment, but yeah, my husband makes fun of me all the time about that, but I was raised that way. So from the time I was in a high chair, my papa used to he would trim his steak and he would put his fat on my tray, and they would fuss at him, but that's how I grew up. So I didn't know any better. That crap's good, by the way. Anyway, so we were talking about jeans. What are ballroom jeans?
I don't know.
I've never heard of ballroom jeans.
I have no idea either.
They have funny commercials. I don't watch commercials anymore, so I don't know what that is. Okay.
I've never heard of them.
Hardinsa jeans, made in Hartford, Connecticut. And then somebody was saying Carhartt. Carhartt's freaking expensive. Those jeans better last me forever. And I do mean forever. Let's see. Trying to see whatever.
Yeah, so far my goal between the gun show and the NRA is finding some holsters that I like. So, hoping to find some at the gun show.
Ooh, maybe there'll be a place that has like nice jeans. If there's not, we need to work on having a company come up with some nice, comfortable jeans that you can carry and just whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Jeans for women that are comfortable, useful pockets. I need that. That's what I need.
My husband's talking about jeans. He says $15 jeans plus a wife that can sew equals lifetime jeans.
Yeah.
That is true. Of course, what happens is that if I don't have time to sew them, I have to eventually hide his jeans because he will still wear them.
With holes and all?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I have to hide them. And he's got a pair that I have put so many freaking patches on that it's not even funny. That it's like his favorite pair, though. I swear, if they're clean, they're going to be on him.
Okay, now before you just go knocking on the Clover, let's just get something out there, okay? I have one pair of blue jean shorts, and they're about 12 years old, but they've got some patches when my grandma could sew, and they are comfortable. They have gone through 3 sets of kids. Yeah. Different sizes, and they still fit comfortable.
Yeah, he said, yeah, people do. People
I
think
paid big money.
People do. People ask him. He was, I believe he was in a gun store one day, and one of the guys there that he's known for a while looked at him and said, "Dude, I cannot believe you would pay that kind of money for something like that." He's like, "What are you talking about?" He was talking about his freaking jeans. He's like, I cannot believe that you would pay that kind of money for jeans like that. He's like, dude, my wife repaired these. These are $15 jeans. My wife has a sewing machine. So that was kind of funny.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I would have went with it. Yeah, man, there's the most expensive jeans. You can't even buy this kind of quality.
Gotta go cook some burritos. Later, too, Hottie. I want a burrito.
I want bacon.
I'm still under that whole, some things I can taste and some things I can taste better. I still have the messed up,
Taste buds
from this cold, the flu, whatever it was I had. So, yeah.
Well, we are nearing the end of our show, but that would be an interesting topic to talk about because as far as food and stuff, like what are our plans at NRA? Because since most of us have houses and stuff, that would be like, are we going to get together and cook one night and whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good topic. That's also a discussion we need to have with each other too.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, since we are getting close to the hour, like real close, we're going to go ahead and wind things down for the evening. Let's run through the panel one last time, ladies. What y'all got going on this week? Whoever wants to start.
I have to work this week, so I've only had one day off. I'm hoping not to work next weekend, but I'm hoping to get my voice back and get completely over this and maybe go out there and do some shooting. I haven't been able to with the weather and stuff, but trying to get everything back on track since I got sick. So we'll see how it goes.
No doubt we got to get you feeling better.
For sure.
How about you, Armintha? What you got going
on? Well, seeing as how today was day 6 that I worked out of the last 7 days, I get 2 days off. Yay!
Yay! It was your Friday.
Yay! So, as of this moment, I think I only work 2 days this coming week. So, that's exciting for me.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So, hoping to get a couple of things done. I think my mother-in-law has got something she's asked me to do. We shall see how that goes. But other than that, just so y'all know, on top of our whole Gun Gals thing, I also have that guy's wife media going on. I've got the logo contest that's going on. I have I looked at it tonight, 25 logos so far that have been submitted. So
that's awesome.
Yes. But today is only the 17th and it runs through the 31st. And there is $100 up for grabs. So if you're not artistic, but you know someone who is, you might say, hey, you know what? This might be something you're interested in and you could win $100. Possibly. Plus, there are second and third place prizes available. So just so y'all know with that also. So check that out. You can find that on my Facebook, on my YouTube, on my www.thatguyswifemedia.com also. So anyway.
Very cool.
What about you? What have you got going?
Not a whole bunch. We are hoping to change banks tomorrow and get some videos done since Tardot is off work tomorrow. And then I've got some stuff that's got to get in the mail on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm living the boring life right now. I'm trying to get my kids packed up and ready to skip them off to Texas. Pretty much my plan. Fun stuff.
And then you'll be bored to death because they're gone.
Well, thankfully, I know this girl who's off work some days, and I'm gonna sit there and be like, "Hey, Armintha, what are you doing? I know I called you like 30 minutes ago, but I can't really think of anything to do. So, yeah, I'm bored. What you doing?
You act like
What are
we
you
don't.
doing?
You act like we don't stay on the phone for like an hour to 2 hours at a time when we talk anyway, right?
Yeah, that's true. I
Or
mean,
more.
we've gone to like 4 hours, so
Yeah.
I'll have plenty of time to catch up on anything and everything when my kids are gone. As long as I got service, I'll talk your ear off.
That's okay.
Let's see. Where am I at on my paper? Okay. If you're new to Gun Gals, we would like to invite you to like our Facebook page. We are also on Instagram, y'all, so definitely go check it out. Real quick, a huge shout out to Gun Channels. If you haven't yet, check it out. Gun Channels is an online 2A community where we can share and connect with other like-minded members. We stream live there as well as here every Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have you heard of Gunstreamer? We're over there too. It's awesome. Go check them out. Thank you for joining us for this week's episode of Gun Gals Live. Next week, we may have to hit some topics that we weren't able to get to this week. We would love your input for what content you would like to see from the live show and for the rest of the channel. You can share your thoughts and ideas or just send us some love at info@gun-gals.com. Good night, y'all, and we'll see y'all